Hello everyone and welcome to the daily Fumble Sports Show here on TikTok Live, YouTube Live, and on Instagram Live. So great to see you today, this Tuesday, June 6th. Hope you're having a wonderful day. So excited to jump into all the sports action that we're going to cover. MLB, cover some of the NHL Stanley Cup Final Game 2 from last night, preview a little bit of Game 3 of the NBA Finals tomorrow night, and of course, if any of you guys want to talk NFL, we're always about that here at Fumble Sports. Really excited to cover everything today, whether it's daily fantasy, some sports plays, whether it's bets or anything else, totals, that we talk about what you guys care about. We've had a lot of fun over the last few days with our celebrity shots. You guys did pretty well on those yesterday. We'll cover that in just a second. But before we start off our show, couple of notes that I want to get to before we dive into the research and the picks and everything else that we'll cover over the next 2 hours of the show. Today is June 6th, the anniversary of D-Day, and for all of those who support the show, I want to make sure that we recognize how important a day this is for all of us. This is a day in which the world was changed for the better, and the sacrifices of those long ago made it possible for us to have this kind of day. So before we jump into our sports picks and a lot of our fun, you guys know that sometimes I can get a little bit serious because I want to make sure I recognize just how grateful we are to be able to do this. D-Day is one of those days. I know we talked about Memorial Day a couple of days ago. If you guys want to make a contribution, Wounded Warriors Program, the Home Base Organization, two organizations to say thank you as a tribute to those veterans who gave their lives, gave their sacrifice, and braved the beaches of Normandy on this day in 1944. So I want to give a big shout out to all of our veterans and especially say thank you for the greatest generation for allowing us to be here today. That's my one serious note. On much lighter notes, we will also talk about the PGA Tour and LIV Golf have decided to merge in what is probably one of the most shocking sports stories in the last 5 years. It was surprising when LIV Golf actually became a thing, and it's now even more surprising that they are merging with the PGA Tour. A year ago, this was Sharks and Jets. There was a fierce rivalry between the two. The LIV Golf organization is a Saudi-backed sports league that was intentionally trying to rival and really knock out the PGA Tour. PGA Tour fought back, limited the LIV golfers from participating in a lot of their events, the majors and a lot of big events. Ultimately, these two merging is a massive move in golf. It's also a great thing for the Saudi government, believe it or not. So I'm kind of surprised to see it. A lot of the golfers who are standing up for the PGA Tour, like Rory McIlroy, seem to have egg on their face now because everything that they were saying ill of these guys, they're going to see them a lot more. It seems like LIV Golf won. It seems like LIV Golf definitely won, and the Shark won. Greg Norman, forgive me, I was having a blank moment for a second, but Greg Norman, the Shark, he was leading LIV Golf. For LIV Golf to merge with the PGA Tour, that's a massive win for LIV Golf. So that's big news. And one other big story for you baseball fans, Eli De La Cruz of the Cincinnati Reds, the superstar prospect who is going to change the organization, who's going to be a superstar in MLB for many years to come. He has been called up to the majors. So if you do play season-long fantasy baseball, Eli De La Cruz is a player you want to pick up right now if you haven't already picked him up and stashed him on your bench. This is a generational talent. His speed, overall ability, you are going to want him on your fantasy team. So if you do play season-long DFS, make sure you pick up Eli De La Cruz of the Cincinnati Reds. Deadpool, great to see you in the chat already today. Florida got crushed yesterday. The Florida Panthers, what happened is right. With that, we go over to our picks from last night. As always, I do want to make sure I tell you guys, we are not a sports book. We are not endorsed by any sports book. If you do have a problem, there's a place you guys can go for help. We are just here to give good information, help you guys out, inform your plays, make sports more entertaining, teach you about sports, whether it is fantasy sports or sports gambling. We're here to be informative, but we are not here to push gambling on you. It's just a lot of entertainment and information to help make you smarter. So, hope you're having a wonderful day. How did we do yesterday? Our trend plays of the day for yesterday, we had a few down on the NBA Finals game on Wednesday. We'll keep track of those tomorrow night. As for hockey, we did miss on the Panthers. I thought they would cover. Not only did they not cover, they got blown out. Vegas just put it to them. Really unbelievable performance by the Florida Panthers. Jorge, what's up? Great to see you. Jorge, we'll get to more picks today in just a moment. The Golden Knights, though, we did cash on the money line on the Golden Knights, so that went very well for us. We did miss on Marcus Gasol. He had 4. That was a tough beat, but Jack Eichel had a great night, got the over on the points, so cashed on that. Split overall between the two. It's just kind of interesting that we don't usually put out a lot of hockey picks. It was nice to know that we got one and had a bad beat on the other, so not a bad sign for us. As for our MLB picks overall, did pretty well. In our MLB game picks, we went 3-1. In our MLB player prop bets, boy did we really cash yesterday. 12-4 in our MLB player prop bets yesterday. You heard me right, 12-4. Our misses were Juan Soto, Yoshida, McClanahan, who by the way was a bad beat. He had 5 strikeouts. We had the over 5.5. And the only other one was Martin Perez, who only allowed 3 hits and not the 5.5, over 5.5 that we predicted. But 12-4 on our MLB player prop bets. So it was a great day when it came to our MLB predictions. Great sign given that we're going heavy into the MLB season. As for the NHL, you can see we split it. Went 0-4 on the long ball, long shots of the day, but not really surprised by that. There weren't that many MLB games yesterday, and not a lot of great weather to go off of. Not the case. Today should be a great long ball, long shot of the day opportunity. So make sure you're hitting the like button. Every time we hit 2,000 likes today, we're going to give out a long ball, long shot of the day. So hit that like button. As for our celebrity shots, that's you guys. 6-4. 6-4. You guys did pretty well. LRK425. Big shout out to LRK425. Cashing some tickets right here. The parlay Pirates and Marlins cashed. Mike Torres 835. Good job. Marlins first 5. You were sweating it, but they came through in the bottom of the 4th. IP Shade 45. You had that bad beat with us yesterday. Tough one. It's okay. It was a good idea. Just didn't come through. He had the 5 strikeouts, so a bit of a bad beat. Top Dog on YouTube. Good job on your pick. Hammer Vice had a tough day. 0-2, but that's okay. We dust ourselves off. We get back in the batter's box today. Rico Strong BD. Way to come through. Alex Bregman did have a hit. I believe he went 1-5, but I don't care about the other 4. He got the hit you needed. Candyman. Rodolfo Castro didn't hit yesterday, so unfortunately, Candyman, you're starting out 0-1. And G-Clips. Good call on Braxton Garrett. So here were the results from yesterday, our celebrity shot records. I'm going to keep track of all of those who are going to play along with us every single day. That way you guys can have the fun of keeping track. Hope you guys stay at home and have a lot of fun keeping track of your record. But this was our record overall yesterday, yours as well. So really excited about today. If you have a favorite pick that you have today, the way that we're going to do this is in the comments section, put celebrity shot, and then your pick. Or my pick, and then your pick. Because otherwise, I'm going to assume that you're asking a question. And even though we'll probably do some research on your celebrity shot picks, I want to make sure that you kind of distinguish those. So if you guys want to throw your favorite pick up on the board as we do our show, make sure you put in the comment section, celebrity pick, and then the pick you like. Or my pick, and then the pick you like. So anyways, we had a great day yesterday with MLB. NHL we split on. Don't feel as bad about it. The puck bounces the way it does. But celebrity shots came through, so we're going to have a lot of fun today giving that out. As IP Shade 45 just did, every time we get our live goal on TikTok Live, we're going to give out a pick. So we just got our first gift of confetti. That's how we give out a pick. We will also get to show me. We just saw what you put down. We'll put that in the celebrity shot. So love you guys handing out your picks so far. But before we can do that, we got to clear out the picks from yesterday because that's old news. That's old news. So we'll say goodbye to it. Make sure you guys are keeping track of your records. If you want to keep track of your overall picks, you can as well. But that's yesterday's news. We got to say goodbye to it. And we got a whole new day to focus on. So excited to get into the action with you today. We will keep our Stanley Cup final and our NBA finals up here. If you guys do want to add on some questions around the games, I know there isn't one tonight, But if you want to, all about it. All about adding those throughout the course of the show. Anyway, let's get to that. Let's get to our picks for today. We have one pick to give out right away because IP Shade 45 is awesome. Thank you so much, IP Shade 45. And the first pick we're going to give out today is Tampa Bay on the money line. So Rays on the money line is the first one we're going to give out. Now, for you guys who are with the show, we are going to put odds up here less, but we are saying this is the pick that we like, just to let you guys know that we're kind of playing within the rules of TikTok Live. So we'll say something we like, the pick that we like, but we'll keep it away from that. Tyler, I crushed for $200 again last night. Great job, Tyler. IP Shade 45, we'll throw up your celebrity shot in just 1 second. But first, this first one, Rays on the money line is the first pick that we like today. So guys, we're going to give those out every time we hit our live goal. Every time we hit 2,000 likes today, we are going to give out a long ball, long shot of the day. So hit the like button for long ball, long shots of the day, as well as hit the confetti for a pick. Dante, great to see you on YouTube. If you guys are watching on YouTube and you want to share your questions, your comments, or you want to give your celebrity shot of the day, follow along the instructions that we just gave out. Put in my pick, colon, and then the pick you like, or celebrity shot, and then the pick you like, and throw those picks in the chat. Dante, I cashed on a 4-legger last night. Houston Astros, Rangers, Pirates, Tampa Bay. Let's go, Dante. Way to go, Dante. Hope that we gave you some good information. Hoped we informed you to help you cash on that parlay. Great job, Dante. So excited that you're with us every single day. And Dante has a pick to give out. We'll put that on the board along with IP Shade 45 and others. Dante's pick for today. Like this one a lot, by the way, Dante. Really like the pick you're about to give out. This is one that I would probably tail if I were another viewer. And that is, we're going to put this in the celebrity shot section. This is Dante is going with Eddie Rosario over 1.5 hits plus runs plus RBIs. Let's look at why Dante likes this play. This is one that I would have my eye on as well. He's got a really good matchup in good weather. You see the over has a great implied probability on this. You look at the trend, really strong on it. This is one I like as well. Against Carlos Carrasco, by the way. How does he do? Eddie Rosario. Great numbers. 29 at-bats. This is since 2018. 29 at-bats, a 345 average, 2 home runs, and even the strikeouts over that 29 at-bat. Only a 15.6 K percentage. That's a really strong play. And if we look at the weather today, weather in that Braves game, looking good for some offense. Looking really good. So not only is Dante jumping on this one, I'm putting this on my side of the big board as well. I love this play. He is in our DFS lineup. We'll talk about that in 1 second. But I'm right there with you, Dante. I like Eddie Rosario over 1.5 hits plus runs plus RBIs. I'm tailing it with you. Great call by Dante. There's a great celebrity shot of the day. For those who want to see my fantasy, my DFS lineup, go to our website, butfumblesports.com. We put out our the best hitter-pitcher matchups of the day every single day, our MLB trend plays of the day, as well as a DFS lineup. Eddie Rosario's making an appearance. If you want to see the rest of that lineup, go to our website, butfumblesports.com. That way you can see all of our content and check out our DFS lineup. We've also put out our NBA pick. Our NBA pick has been published, so we're sticking by it. You can go check that out as well. But here are the picks we like so far. Want to make sure I throw IP Shade 45's pick up there. Loved what IP Shade 45 is thinking for today. His celebrity shot of the day is Tyler Anderson. Tyler Anderson over 1.5. So IP Shade 45. Tyler Anderson over 1.5 walks allowed. Do I have that right? Yes, I do. Let's go check that one out. I think this is another good one. Let's put in Tyler Anderson. Left-handed pitcher. You can already see Of the implied probability today, the only thing that's higher is his under on total walks. I love that 60% implied probability on over 1.5 walks allowed. Look at how consistent this is, everybody. Look at how consistent over the course of the entire season. This is a great pick by IP Shade 45. Great call by you, IP Shade 45. Look at his whip as well. 1.59. That's a great mark if we like him to have a bad day. So with that said, IP Shade 45, I'm going to tail you as well. Great call. Let's see if we can ride this together. I will also take Tyler Anderson over 1.5 walks allowed. Great call by IP Shade 45. I'm going to tail it with you. These are some great picks from you guys so far. Good job. Show me, you were asking about Kevin Love on rebounds. Show me, you also had a pick that you gave out. Show me, we'll put that one up there as well. So Show me on TikTok Live had 2 picks for today, which were the Pirates and the Braves on the money line. So Pirates money line, Braves money line. We'll put the plus sign if you want it as a parlay. We'll put that divider of the 2 slashes if you want it as 2 separate plays, but we'll keep track of it. So that's Show Me's celebrity shots of the day. Welcome to it. If you guys want to have your celebrity shot of the day thrown up here on the big board, make sure you put in the comment section celebrity pick, and then the pick you like. By the way, Tyler, hook us up with our live, hit that like button. When we hit 2,000 likes, we are going to give out our first long ball long shot of the day. So hit that like button. We're going to give out our first long ball long shot of the day when we hit 2,000 likes on TikTok. Right now at about 600 likes, would love to drive that up. Jorge on YouTube, Zach Eflin over 5.5 strikeouts. Twins strike out the most in baseball. Okay, let's look at it. Ask about Zach Eflin on strikeouts. Great call by you guys on the celebrity shots so far. Really excited about where you guys, just love the research you guys are doing. Really impressed by the fact that you guys are picking up some good trends, following some good ideas. So the implied probability here, interestingly enough, Jorge, is the same, which is a bit surprising to me. Maybe the 5.5 isn't the better place to take it. That's why it hasn't been a really strong trend for him of late. Now, if we look at where the trend lines up, at home he missed entirely. He did get 5 on the road. Obviously, he's at home today, so let's check it out from there. It's a tough one. This is a tough one. His strikeouts per 9 is at 8.5. How have Twins hitters done against him lifetime? Couple good averages. Solano, Vasquez, Kepler. And the strikeouts are low. Historically, against this team, not as many strikeouts. So what I would say is I would go away from this one, Jorge. This one doesn't have my attention. I appreciate what you're considering. Let's look at the weather. Is there anything about this? Obviously, it's in the dome. No, nothing about this that encourages me. I don't really like the trend here. So what I would say is, Jorge, I would avoid this one. Not a play that I like. Not a play that I like. Stephen Pock, great to see you. Yeah, nice to be back on TikTok Live. Having a lot of fun being here. Tyler, you gave us those roses. I appreciate it. And we've hit 2,000 likes on TikTok Live. So I'm gonna bring up what Tyler just brought up. There are a number of long ball long shots of the day that I like. So hit that like button. Every time we hit 2,000 likes, we'll give out one. Tyler, you're sniffing around the right area. Look at the weather in the Dodgers-Reds game. This is a home run derby waiting to happen. Luke Weaver is on the mound for the Cincinnati Reds. Luke Weaver gives up home runs. He has had 22 and a third innings pitched at home this year. He's allowed 7 home runs. Again, that's 22 innings pitched, 7 home runs allowed. The wind is blowing out. It's going to be a hot night in Cincinnati. This is a ballpark that lends itself to runs. I'm going heavy on this game on runs, home runs. This is one we're going to talk about a lot today as a great place to look for opportunities. But I'm going to go to Freddie Freeman. You hit it right on the head. I like Freddie Freeman. Let's look at what he's going off at. We'll just show it. For home runs, Freddie Freeman. 23% implied probability on this, by the way. Not bad where you could take it at the plus 330. Against Luke Weaver. Lifetime. Freddie Freeman does have a 300 average, but he is crushing right-handed pitching. It is a great opportunity to take him. And not only do I like him on that, but as you probably can expect, hits, runs, and RBIs, it's 2.5. Not what I want. Let's see if there's another. Total bases, over 1.5. There you go. 59% implied probability. I'm not playing around with this game. I am all in on Dodgers, Reds. I love the offense in this one. So I'm also taking Freddie Freeman over 1.5 bases. 1.5 bases. That's the other play I'm going to put up on our big board. Gaz, is that a question that you have, or is that a celebrity shot? If you guys have a celebrity shot of the day, make sure you're putting in the comments section celebrity shot and then put the pick, so that way I can distinguish it. We have a couple more picks to give out. We just gave out Freddie Freeman on a long ball, a long shot of the day, as well as over 1.5 bases. Another play that I like, probably not surprising for you guys on this one, is the Dodgers on the money line. Dodgers to win today. Tony Gonsolin on the mound for the Dodgers. He's been fantastic this year, actually. Gonsolin, especially on the road. Tony Gonsolin on the road, 1.35 ERA, 8 walks to 14 strikeouts, but opponents only have a 130 batting average against him. And like I mentioned, Luke Weaver is a home run waiting to happen. So I do also like the Dodgers on the money line. Another one that I like. Also want to give out a pick because Tyler, thank you so much for the confetti. So we'll give out another pick, thanking Tyler for the confetti, and that is going to be the Yankees on the money line as well. Yankees on the money line as well. The reasoning behind that: Lucas Giolito on the mound for the Chicago White Sox. In the last 15 days, Lucas Giolito has had 8.2 third innings pitched. He has a 7.27 ERA. So in his last couple of starts, Lucas Giolito has been knocked around. 3 home runs allowed, 9 walks, 9 strikeouts, and opponents have a 3.03 batting average. This is against Lucas Giolito. And if I go to our weather app today, our ballparkpal.com, the weather in this game, I know it says 0 on the home runs, but if you think Yankee Stadium is naturally prone to home runs, the fact it's set at 0 actually is a great sign. It tells me that there are probably going to be home runs in this game. I like the Yankees and the big boppers in this lineup to hit some home runs. So I like the fact that Giolito's been struggling of late. On the other side, the Yankees starting pitcher Clark Schmidt, he's been on fire of late. In Clark Schmidt's last 2 starts, he has a 0.84 ERA, 10.2 innings pitched, no home runs, 3 walks, 11 strikeouts, opponents just a 200 batting average. So one more time, another game I like today is the Yankees to win. That's another pick that I like. Thank you, Tyler, for the confetti as we give out that pick. Tyler, yeah, the app is saying 2.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Don't like that, Tyler, as much. What I would say is my confidence level on 2.5 hits, runs, and RBIs for Freddie Freeman is at like 55%. It's just at the cusp where I want to take it, but it's a little tricky, where over 1.5 total bases, I feel I would put my confidence level at like 70% on that. The difference in that 15% is substantial enough that that's where my attention would be. Okay, no, we have a lot of questions to get to. Not sure best prop, but Jonathan India versus Gonsolin would be something to look into. Well, let's look into it, IP Shade 45. Jonathan India, he does have good numbers against Gonsolin. If my research from earlier doesn't mistake me. Over on hits, very high. Very high. So against Gonsolin, 2 for 4 with a home run. You can see on over on hits, very consistent. This is a good play, actually. If you wanted to take this, I know you may not like the odds, but it's actually a good play. It's a good play. So I would throw this up here. This is over half a hit. I would put this up here. I wouldn't go too crazy on Jonathan India today. I'm a little bit skeptical because I told you Tony Gonsolin's numbers on the road are fantastic. But if I did have any play on this, this would be a leg of a parlay because it is a longer play. That said, Jonathan India over half a hit. That's a good play for me. Let's see what it is on total bases, just to play around with it. On total bases, don't like it as much. Don't like it as much. By the way, Jorge is asking on YouTube about Clark Schmidt over 30.5 fantasy points. That sounds really high at first blush. Let's type in, as I've brought up to you guys before, ballparkpal.com, great website that uses a model that simulates thousands, the game thousands of times to be able to try and bring out some information for you guys. It also doesn't just do weather, it also does cover fantasy. So Clark Schmidt, interestingly enough, if you play on FanDuel, Clark Schmidt is a strong play to get over that 30.5 fantasy points. I talked about his stats at home, his stats recently over his last 2 starts. Clark Schmidt is a player I like. One more time, if you guys want to see my daily fantasy lineup, go to our website, buttfumblesports.com. There's a link in our bio, takes you right to our website. You can see our daily fantasy lineup today, and that way you can see the picks that I like the most, given how I build the lineup based on the budget. But if you guys were interested in Clark Schmidt, good numbers today. The simulations suggest, especially, obviously, the 30.5 relates to FanDuel. Good numbers on DraftKings as well. He is a good player to put in there and not too expensive. Dante, you're also saying a pick that you like is J.D. Martinez over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. This is a play I like as well. So, Dante, you're hitting on something I like as well. We'll throw that one up there on both your side and mine because I feel the same way you do. J.D. Martinez over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. J.D. Martinez is red hot right now, and as we showed, the weather's hot in Cincinnati. The ball is going to be flying out of that ballpark. This is a great opportunity to take J.D. Martinez over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. That's a play I like as well. That was one actually that I had in my research as well prior to the show. I completely agree with you. Dante, that's a great call. Dante, appreciate the support and appreciate the enthusiasm as well. Tyler, let's dive into this a little bit more so you guys can see why I like this so much. So we'll jump back over to J.D. Martinez. Hits, runs, RBIs. You can see the 1.5. Look at how high the implied probability is on this. We think it's high when it's at 60%. This is at 63%. That is fantastic. Over 1.5. Not as consistent over the last 4, but I actually do like how he's been hitting. It's great over the last 10. And again, you got to think, that middle game, that's against Garrett Cole. I'm not going to have too much knock on him. He's been red hot. And again, the weather is really leaning in that direction. Also, let's look at how he's done against Luke Weaver lifetime. No numbers, but J.D. Martinez is just on a hot streak. I don't have any hesitation about taking J.D. Martinez today. Really like him in a number of ways. Hits, runs, and RBIs is one place you can take it. If we're looking overall hits, over 1.5 hits is kind of an interesting play. Wouldn't be what I'd go with. Total bases, though, over 1.5 total bases is very interesting. That may be a place you want to double down. I would be okay here if you doubled down and you also took J.D. Martinez over 1.5 bases. We can't get the 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs on Freddie Freeman. That's going off at 2.5. That's a little too high for my liking. But JD Martinez, I can get the 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs and 1.5 over on total bases. I like it. I like it. And you probably aren't going to be shocked with what I'm going to say now. I'm also going to throw JD Martinez in my long ball, long shots of the day. JD Martinez is red hot of late. I'm going to have no problem putting him in there as well. Let's see what home runs is going off at. Plus 300. Look at how many home runs he's had over the last 7 games. 5 home runs over the last 7 games. He had a day off yesterday. He's playing in a home run friendly park today. Luke Weaver gives up home runs. How many things do I need to say before you guys go, oh, JD Martinez, I like it. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Every time we hit a 2,000 like benchmark, we'll give out another long ball, long shot of the day. So it's confetti for picks, likes for long balls, and of course, if you want to give your celebrity shot of the day, if there's a pick that you like, put in the comments section, celebrity shot or celebrity pick, colon, and then the pick that you like. We'll throw it up on the big board so you guys can keep track of it. Tyler, I really like these as well today. I feel really good about how we've been playing today. Feel really good at not just about how we've been over the last couple days with our MLB picks, but more importantly, we're getting to the warmer months. We've now gotten to June. So those kind of dreary weather days, we're hoping those are behind us. The warmer weather means more offense, more scoring, more opportunity to cash on a lot of these overplays. By the way, Tyler, thanks for hooking us up with the confetti. So we have another pick to give out. Hope you guys are having a lot of fun watching the show. If you guys have feedback, make sure you let us know. We love hearing from you guys. And if you're watching on TikTok, or rather, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate the support. So make sure you like the video and subscribe to our channel, Butt Fumble Sports. The next pick we're going to give out, probably, again, not a surprise for you guys. It's going to be the Pirates. But on this one, we're going to take it on the run line. We're taking it on the run line at -1.5 on the run line. Reason behind this one, Mitch Keller on the mound for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Keller at home this year. 3-0 record, 33 innings pitched, a 2.18 ERA, only 3 home runs allowed, 5 walks to 38 strikeouts. Let me say that again. He almost has allowed as many home runs, 3, as walks, 5. Meanwhile, he has 38 strikeouts at home in 33 innings pitched, and opponents have just a 185 batting average against them. Mitch Keller right now is an all-star. He is having a Cy Young caliber year. Whether he is the Cy Young or not, he certainly should be amongst the top 3. He's having a fabulous year. One of the reasons I like the Pirates today. We also saw that the Oakland Athletics had some fight in them early yesterday. And then they blew the lead and they ended up losing. And to me, that adds to the demoralization of the Oakland Athletics. This is a team that could have the worst record in baseball all time. And after yesterday's disappointment, I don't expect them to bounce back with a lot of fight today. James Caprielian, I always pronounce his Caprielian, I believe is his name. I'm going to show it up on the screen so as I butcher it, you guys can see how the name I'm butchering. James Caprielian. Dude is not good, okay? On the road this year, 0-2, 11.1 innings pitched, 10.32 ERA. Let me say that again. 11.1 innings pitched. He has a 10.32 ERA, 3 home runs allowed, 9 walks, 14 strikeouts. Opponents have a .333 batting average. So if the starting pitching, a matchup alone, doesn't excite you, I don't know what does. I'll take Pirates on the run line today. That's a pick we gave out because Tyler hooked us up with our live goal of confetti. Tyler, you also had a question about Jonathan Davis over half a hit and Gibson over 5.5 strikeouts. Okay, you put a lot in there, so give us 1 second. We're just going to jot it down so we can attack all of these at the same time. By the way, one of the reasons we're doing this is Tyler, thanks for those roses. When you give the gift, there's a little icon that goes next to your name, so it helps us find you in the chat. If you guys do that, it allows me to find your questions every single time. Jorge, I'll throw your celebrity shot up there in just 1 second. Over hits. on Jonathan Davis. Gibson, under 5 strikeouts. And Gausman. Dante, you gotta pick a couple. How many are you gonna have? It's a celebrity shot. It's not celebrity shots. And Gausman over walks, 1.5 walks. Okay, let's go. Let's check those out. Before we check those out for Tyler, though, Dante, you gotta pick one or two. We'll throw this one up there as well, though. We'll throw it up there as well. So Jorge's celebrity shot of the day. Jorge's celebrity shot is going to be Rangers on the. Is it Rangers on the run line? Yes, it is. Rangers on the run line for Jorge. Okay, Jorge, we'll keep track of that one. See how you do. And we will throw up one more for Dante. This is it, Dante. This one's going to be it. And that's going to be Ronald Acuna Jr. And the reason I'm putting it up there is I like that it's over half a steal. I like that you're putting a steal up there. I like that you're playing with the steal. So that's another celebrity shot we're throwing up there for Dante. Yeah, IP Shade 45. Shots on shots on shots. Sometimes people just know one. IP Shade 45. I love it. I love it. Okay, let's go do our research now that we've gotten some of these celebrity shots up on the board. Let's do our research on some of these questions that Tyler just gave out. So Tyler, the first one you asked about was Jonathan Davis. And you were asking about over half a hit. So the implied probability says it's a strong play. The trend says it's a strong play. He's going up against Zach Greinke. The whip isn't too high on Greinke, and you always respect him as a pitcher, so you always got to be a little careful. Stats lifetime against him. 0 for 1 lifetime. I don't know why I'd be encouraged by this, Tyler. I know he's had it 3 days in a row, but it doesn't stand out right away for me. How has he done against right-handed pitching? Davis has a 240 average against right-handed pitching. This doesn't excite me. So even though he's done it 3 days in a row, don't get trapped in by that, Tyler. I don't like this one as much. Don't have the confidence level to support it. So I would stay away from this one. The next one that you asked about was Gibson under 5 strikeouts. So Gibson, Kyle Gibson, and you were asking about strikeouts. So the over's the strong implied probability here. You were asking about under 5. So you're saying that's tough. Do you like the over, do you like it at 5 or the under 5? It's interesting that it hasn't been a strong trend of late. The alternative at, you can't get it anywhere else really that's at a good spot. This is an interesting one as well. At first blush, I don't really like it. If we look at it on the road, I don't have a good sense on this one. He hasn't been a high strikeout pitcher this year. Brewers. Ball will be flying out to right field. So a decent opportunity to maybe take some left-handed hitters against him in this game. But looking at Kyle Gibson, how have the Brewers done against him? No real numbers that stand out to me. This is one I would avoid. This is one I would avoid. Don't like it. Not something I would take. So Tyler, this is a play I would probably not touch. Appreciate you hooking us up with that confetti. IP Shade 45. Thanks for the TikTok. We will get to more picks in 1 second, but we're going to look over Kevin Gausman. That was the last question that Tyler had, so Gausman. And we're looking at over, was that 1.5 walks? Gibson under 1.5 walks is what you're saying. Under 1.5 walks. So interesting. Implied probability the same. I'll look at it from the over perspective. It has hit in 4 straight games. At home, it has hit in 3 straight games. Who are those 3 games against? Brewers, Orioles, and Yankees. Those are some good lineups. Certainly respect those hitters. If I look at the last 4 games overall, Brewers, Twins, Orioles, and Yankees. The Astros are a good team. Astros are a team that definitely sees some pitches. How have they done against Kevin Gausman? Lifetime. Altuve hits him well. Tucker hits him well. Abreu hits him well. Bregman hits him well. Doesn't get me excited about strikeouts, but gets me excited about walks. Really quick, let's jump over and let's see from a stats perspective. Let's look at Kevin Gausman. What do they have as his walks? 1.97, which is pretty high. For Kevin Gausman, I kind of like the over on this. I kind of like the over. If I had to go in one direction, I would lean towards the over on this. Part of me wants to put this up on the board. I'm not going to. I'm on the fence on this one about putting it up on the big board. I would say this is probably one of the things I like the most. Fantasy Football TX. If you want to talk to me about that, you can DM me after the show. So Fantasy Football TX, if you want to ask me that question, you can DM me and we can talk about it after the show. Tyler, the over on this one does have my attention. I would lean slightly towards the over. I kind of like it. I think it's a good opportunity here. I think it's a good play. So this is something I definitely have my eye on. Tyler, I don't know if I put it up on my personal big board. It's right on the edge for me. Part of me wants to say yes. I kind of want to play this one. I know I'm going to put it as a risk. I'm going to put it down here. I will put it up. Kevin Gausman, over 1.5 walks allowed. It's just got my attention enough. It's just a strong enough play. I'm kind of on the fence, but just enough. I like it enough. Again, for all of those who are just joining the show, welcome in. Hope you're having a wonderful day. When we hit 4,000 likes on TikTok, we're going to give out another long ball long shot of the day. Because we just got hooked up with some confetti, we are going to give out another pick. Every time you help us out with our live goal, we give out a pick. And every time you guys hook us up with another 2,000 likes, we give out a long ball long shot of the day. The next pick that we're about to give out is going to be an MLB player prop bet. And believe it or not, we're going to go look at Garrett Hampton, but not maybe in the way that you would think. Garrett Hampton, maybe not in the way you would think. Is Garrett Hampton available to us? No, it doesn't look like he is. Oh, that's too bad. That's disappointing. Let me load it up again to see if he comes up. I had a great stat on him today, but it would make sense if they bench him based off of what I'm about to share with you guys. Garrett Hampton is facing Zach Greinke today. Lifetime, 9 at-bats, 1 hit, 4 strikeouts. So if Garrett Hampton isn't playing, would not be the worst call in the world by his manager. Yeah, he's not available. Too bad. That's okay. We'll find a different one that we like. How about Salvador Perez? Salvador Perez, and he's going up against Jesus Luzardo. Total bases, don't like it. But hits, runs, and RBIs. Hits, runs, and RBIs. Oh, it's not as strong a play as I would have thought. I actually like the over on this one. I like the righty-lefty matchup that he has. Against Luzardo, yeah, 1 for 2, lifetime. And against left-handed pitching this year, he actually doesn't have good numbers. Okay, maybe this is one to avoid. Let's go to a different one. Let's find a different pick that we like. How about, we haven't missed on this guy. Luis Ariz. He's been red hot. Look at total hits. Look at total hits. Over 1.5 total hits. Not what we want. How about bases? Not what we want. Hits, runs, and RBIs. There you go. Luis Ariz, we're finally finding it at 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. That's one we like. So Luis Ariz, we're going to throw this one up on our big board. 65% implied probability. We love that. Luis Ariz, over 1.5 hits, plus runs, plus RBIs. Really strong play for us. Like it. Jorge is asking about Marcus Semien over 1.5 bases. Appreciate you asking your question, Jorge. Make sure you hit the like button, Jorge, on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you're hitting that like button. So we are going to look at Marcus Semien. 1.5 bases. Implied probability isn't in our favor, but the trend is, over the last 5, it's been a strong play. 4 out of the last 5. You see, it has been a strong play. You are taking it at plus opportunity. So interesting. What can we find here that works out in our favor? Let's look. He does have a matchup against a pitcher who doesn't have great numbers. Not a huge sample size with 11 innings pitched. How has Semien done against left-handed pitching this year? 300 batting average. We certainly like that. Interestingly enough, doesn't have a home run this year against left-handed pitching. Kind of surprised by that. Would have expected more from him. But when it comes to overall bases, I do like this play. This is one that I do like. So Jorge, to your question of Marcus Semien, over 1.5 total bases, this is one that I do like. I'm going to throw this one up on my board as well. Marcus Semien, over 1.5 bases. Reason I really like it, he's hit well against left-handed pitching. That's what really makes the difference for me. We have hit 2,000 likes on TikTok. Thank you for hitting that like button on TikTok. Every time we hit 2,000 likes on TikTok, we give out a long ball, long shot of the day. So we're going to give out another one right here. We are going to go to maybe a more obvious play for a lot of you guys, but how can we not go with him? Aaron Judge. He hits right-handed pitching really well. Lucas Giolito has been struggling. The weather in Yankee Stadium today. Home runs, the fact that the probability with weather is not negatively impacting home runs. Show me. If Judge is out, let us know. I would be surprised if he's out today. Toe issue? If it's a toe issue. By the way, we're fine putting it up on our big board, and if he doesn't play, we get our money back on these. So it's not something that I have a problem putting up on the big board. But if he does play, I like him to hit a home run. If you're telling me he's out, show me. I appreciate you letting us know. We are going to keep him up on the big board. Be mindful of that. Maybe we'll put a little warning here. So a bit of a warning here. But that said, don't have a problem keeping him up on the big board. Just in case. But thank you, Show Me, for giving us a heads up. Tyler, you're asking about Freddie Peralta under 5.5 strikeouts, a strong trend. Let's look at it. Judge is out, we're being told. Judge is out. Jorge on YouTube is saying the same thing. Okay, then we'll take him off. We'll take him off. We'll give you another one. We owe you another one. Now, interestingly enough, we'll swap out one popular name for another. Matt Olson. Matt Olson. What's the weather in Atlanta? Ball should be flying. Ball should be flying. I know this says -2 on home runs, but that's not bad for a ballpark that does allow for home runs. It's hot. Wind's going to be blowing out. Matt Olson has a really good matchup against Carlos Correa as well. Carlos Carrasco, rather. Carlos Carrasco. Let's show what Matt Olson for home runs looks like. Implied probability, 27%. That's what we're looking for. 27%. Not great odds. Don't care. Matt Olson goes up on our big board. He's definitely a long ball, long shot of the day. Again, every time we hit another 2,000 likes, we'll give out another long ball, long shot of the day. We're usually good for 1 or 2. Caesar, good afternoon. Great to see you. Do you like Marlins on the money line today? Marlins on the money line. Interesting that you bring that one up, because their matchup today, Greinke, Luzardo, is one in which I would lean slightly towards the Marlins, but I do have a little bit of hesitation. And that was because I saw this trend. Covers.com, Royals 5-2 in their last 7 meetings against Miami. May seem like an obscure trend, but something that I do keep my eye on as I put out picks every day. So just something I have my eye on, not something I'm particularly a fan of. So I didn't put it out as one of my picks of the day. If I had to lean in any direction, it would be with Miami, but not one that I'm necessarily taking. More because of that trend. You can see Miami's a really strong trend in a lot of ways. So if you wanted to take Miami, I wouldn't stop you. But Caesar, it wasn't one that I'm going to put up on my big board today. So no, you won't see Miami up here. But if you like it, I'm not going to talk you out of it. That's for sure. Tyler, you're asking about Matt Olson on total bases. Yeah, let's take Matt Olson on something other than hits, home runs. Hits, runs, and RBIs, you knew it would be going off at 2.5. So not surprised that that's not available to us. But if we do look at total bases, 1.5, I don't have a problem with here. I know it doesn't look like a strong play. Maybe on over hits, you want to take over half a hit at minus 250. That's an interesting play. Again, the reason I like this so much, look at Matt Olson's numbers against Carlos Carrasco. Owns him. 12 at-bats, 2 hits, 2 RBIs. Low strikeout percentage, huge numbers. I would take him in a number of different ways. I would take Matt Olson on total bases. Matt Olson over 1.5 bases. I would take Matt Olson over half a hit. I know you're not going to get a good odds on over half a hit. I don't care. I love the play. I love Matt Olson today. He is a player I love today. If you go check out our DFS lineup on our website, buttfumblesports.com, there's a link in our bio, take you right to our website. Wouldn't be surprised who you see on that list and that lineup. So check out our DFS lineup. Matt Olson's a player I love today. Caesar, do you still like Yankees on the money line with Judge out? Does it affect your pick at all? Not at all. Not at all. Because I really like the starting pitching matchup. So even with Judge out, a couple of reasons actually it doesn't impact it. One, Giancarlo Stanton is back. Josh Donaldson is back. We saw the Yankees lineup come alive over that series against the Dodgers. So even though Judge is out today, thank you guys for giving me the heads up on that. Don't have a problem with it. Steven on YouTube, do you like anyone on the Rockies game to hit a home run with the weather? So there is one player I love today when it comes to that game. Now you were asking about the Colorado. And again, you can see the wind's kind of being funky. It's just blowing out to home run territory is what you're saying. But here's the player I like today. And I'll give this one out because Steven's asking about it. If you guys want more long ball, long shots of the day, hit that like button on TikTok. Every time we get another 2,000 likes, we'll give out a long ball, long shot of the day. But the player I like, and I'll show you guys here using Outlier. Ryan McMahon. McMahon. That's what I'm trying to say. Ryan McMahon. So, I know the implied probability on home runs isn't high on this one, but I really like him today based off the weather. At home. 3 home runs in a row. Red hot at home. If I look at how he's done, does he have a history against the starting pitcher? 0 for 5. Might have you concerned. 0 for 5, not a great history, but he does have 8 home runs against right-handed pitching. So here I'm kind of going, is the 0 for 5 really meaningful? I don't think it is. I really like how he's been hitting of late. I like how he's hitting against right-handed pitching. I love how he's been hitting at home. You can see I can take it at a good place as well with the 560. So he is someone I would also throw up on my big board for a long ball, long shot of the day. To answer your question, Steven on YouTube. Steven, appreciate your support. Make sure you're hitting that like button on our video. Oh, sorry. You guys are seeing the wrong angle there. There you go. There it is up on our big board. Oh, it's McMahon. McMahon, thank you. Yeah. Sorry. Pronounced it wrong. Ryan McMahon. Ryan McMahon is how I should pronounce it. Okay. Cullen, thank you. Show me, thank you. Appreciate you guys helping me out and making me sound less foolish here. Sometimes we have a butt fumble. Sometimes we have a butt fumble on our name pronunciations. So, Ryan McMahon is another long ball, long shot of the day. Thank you, Show Me. Mike Torres, my play hit yesterday. Mike Torres, welcome to the show. Yes, it did. And you can see we are throwing up celebrity shots of the day for today. If you want to have your celebrity shot, your pick thrown up on the big board, this is what you do. In the comments section, write celebrity shot, and then your pick. And that way I know I will take that pick, throw it up on the big board. We will keep track of them. These were my results from June 5th. Did really well in our MLB player prop bets, all about it. We can also show your results up here. By the way, you go 0 for 1, no big deal. We do the best we can, but we're going to keep track of them. And that way you guys can play at home, be a part of the show every single day. As you guys know, we are live every single day on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. But Fumble Sports, we're here for all of it. But Show Me, you already got a pick up here. The one thing I'm going to say is we are going to keep it to a celebrity shot. I know Dante went a little wild today. We had some fun with that, but we're going to keep it. Show Me, I want more. Well, you got to be picky, you got to be choosy. Steven, appreciate the support. Hope you're having a great day watching on YouTube. Jorge, Steven, Caesar, appreciate all of you guys. By the way, we are closing in on another long ball, long shot of the day. Once we hit 6,000 likes on TikTok Live, we will give out another long ball, long shot of the day. Yeah, Show Me, exactly. You're betting on it, so you're good. Okay, IP Shade 45. Keller, you're asking about Keller on strikeouts. Let's go look at it. That might be one we like. Let's dive into it, Mitch Keller. By the way, you guys can always keep track of your picks, your record. Would love to know how you guys do every day. We are all on the same team here. We are all a part of the same community, trying to be successful with our plays every day. And when we talk about successful plays, that's what we're looking at. Show Me. Tyler, IP Shade 45, you're all jumping on the same trend that I like as well. The over-under is set at 6.5 for this one. Unbelievable trend here. Love it. And by the way, love it even more because it started at 7.5, went down to 6.5, so it's making it even more advantageous to take right now. Oakland against right-handed pitching. Not one average above 300. Not one average, actually, above 259. That's crazy. The Oakland Athletics don't have a hitter with a batting average over 259 against right-handed pitching. That is bonkers, bananas, crazy. Unbelievable. Love the play. 6.5. Yes, please. So we are going to throw this one up on the board as well. Mitch Keller. Over 6.5 strikeouts. Again, we love him in fantasy today, so it also makes sense that we would like him on this. Over 6.5 strikeouts. Bingo, you can put it on the board. Yes, sir. Love that play. Great call by you guys watching. Mike Torres has a celebrity shot. Mike Torres went 1-0 yesterday. Mike Torres, let's see how you do today. So Mike Torres, 835. Your celebrity shot of the day is Royals Marlins first 5 over. Royals Marlins over the first 5 at 4 runs. So Royals Marlins first 5 over 4. Interesting, by the way, that you're taking it at the 4. You don't have a hook working for you or against you, so interesting play. Mike Torres, you are on the board. Hello, everybody, and welcome into the Butt Fumble Sports Daily Show. We are 1 hour into our show, 1 hour in, 1 hour to go. But Fumble Sports is live every single day with sports trends, analysis, information, data, and of course a lot of fun and conversation along the way. Hope you subscribe on TikTok, Instagram, and on YouTube. Hope you follow. That way you know every time we're live. If you ever want to get our content, go to our website, butfumblesports.com. You can get our daily fantasy lineup for baseball every single day. The best hitters based off the starting pitching matchups every day. And of course, our MLB game picks, as well as our NBA game picks as well. So go to our website, butfumblesports.com. That way you can get all of our content. If you ever want to contact us, we are always available, and we love hearing from you guys, whether it's feedback, whether it's your plays, whether it's just commentary. We love engaging with you. If you go to our website, sign up for our free newsletter, and also give us a shout. We'd love to engage with you guys. While you're there, also go to our store. Tons of great merchandise that we're adding to. We have a bunch of new merchandise that we are about to drop. Some baseball merchandise you will not want to miss. So make sure you go to our website, Fumble Sports. Great content, merchandise, and of course the opportunity to engage with us off the air. That said, we give out picks every single day, and these are the picks that we like so far. We've kept the NBA picks that we had yesterday up on the board. We're going to talk about more about that game in a little bit, as well, of course, a lot to yesterday. If you guys want to talk about the NHL Game 3, we can, but our real focus today is on Major League Baseball. Every time we get 2,000 likes, we give out a long ball, long shot of the day. Every time you guys hook us up with our live goal of confetti, we are going to give out a pick of the day. And now we have a new feature, Celebrity Shots of the Day. If you guys want your name on the big board with your favorite play of the day, write in the comment section, my celebrity shot, : and then the pick you like. We'll throw it up on the big board. Keep track of your record, just like we do with ours every single day, and that way you can play along at home. Cullen has his favorite celebrity shot of the day. So Cullen, we're going to throw that one up on the big board for you. Cullen, great to see you joining the celebrity shot of the day. Here we go. Let's throw Cullen up there. So it's Cullen. I'll throw your last name up there as well. So Cullen's pick is... So you're putting Pirates on the money line? Or no, Pirates 1.5. Pirates on the run line. You're tailing us there. By the way, we are going to keep this at most. We're only going to keep it to 2, so try to keep it under. Try to keep these tight. Celebrity shots. When you go to the Beirut table or the beer pong table, they don't let you have a whole game. They let you have a shot or two. So here you go. We will take Astros and Blue Jays under 9. Astros, Blue Jays under 9. So there you go. Cullen, you made it to the big board. Welcome to it. IP Shade 45. Jimmy Butler under 2.5 steals and blocks. Not showing he has hit this in the finals so far. Let's go over to it and look at it really quick. Let's go over to the NBA. By the way, guys, if any of you guys are interested in the WNBA, we can also do our research on that now. Outlier has provided WNBA analysis and information, so a great thing for it. Cullen, thank you for hooking us up with the Heart Me. Really appreciate you supporting the show. Happy to have you on the big board. So the question that we had from IP Shade 45 was about Jimmy Butler. And you were asking about steals plus blocks, the under 2.5. It has been a strong play on the under. Really strong play on the under. Now let's look at it at home. Consistently under the 2.5. Wow, this is a good play. Like this one, IP Shade 45. Adding it to our big board. Jimmy Butler under 2.5 steals plus blocks. Great call by IP Shade 45. Love the analysis you just brought to that pick. Great call by you. Good call. IP Shade 45, where is our WNBA pro? Yeah, where in the chat is he? We need our WNBA pro. Appreciate all you guys joining us. Hope you're having a wonderful afternoon. As I mentioned at the very start of the show, One quick serious note for you guys. Today is the anniversary of D-Day. If you guys want to show your support for our military as a tribute for the anniversary of this incredible day and the effort made by the men who ultimately stormed the beaches of Normandy from both sides and were able to provide us with the kind of freedom that we know throughout the world, please donate to Wounded Warriors Project or Home Base Organization, homebase.org or the Wounded Warrior Project. You guys know Butt Fumble Sports is not one to overlook the fact that we get to talk about sports every day. We get to have fun. We get to live in this amazing country, and the only way is possible is days like that we had in 1944 on June 6th. So if you guys want to show support for our military and say thank you to the greatest generation for the sacrifices that they made on that day so many years ago, go to homebase.org or the Wounded Warrior Project. Definitely something that we care about here. We're going to make our contribution throughout the day. Thank you guys so much for being with us. That was our one bit of serious news. Other than that, we got a lot of other things to attend to. First thing I got to get to, we have another long ball, long shot of the day to get to. You guys keep hitting that like button. We keep giving out long ball, long shots of the day. We have hit 6,000 likes, so we're going to give out another long ball, long shot of the day. You guys mentioned that Aaron Judge isn't available today. Aaron Judge isn't available. So I'm going to look towards a teammate of Aaron Judge. Anthony Rizzo. Anthony Rizzo. I'm looking at him for a home run. Now the implied probability on this, 20%, exactly where we want it. Now, if we look at home runs at home, nothing. Has been a bit quiet for him over the last stretch against the Padres and the Orioles, but you have to remember, he was dealing with that shoulder injury. So that's one of the reasons I bring up the fact that he's been a little cold. I'm okay with that because it can be explained. He's had a couple of days of rest, though. The Yankees had a day off yesterday. He's starting to get a little bit healthier. Against Lucas Giolito lifetime, Rizzo, 0 for 6, but I'm okay with that. I'm not sweating this one nearly as much. I still like this one. There are actually two hitters that have bad numbers against Giolito that I actually am kind of fading the stats. Bowers and Rizzo. I like lefties in this game today. I like the lefties. So my eye is on that one. I'm still going to throw Anthony Rizzo up here. I'm throwing Anthony Rizzo up on my big board. I'm going to go and risk it, the plus 400. Anthony Rizzo. Yeah, show me. I feel that way about Anthony Rizzo. It's about time he put a charge into one. IP Shade 45 has another question. Bam Adebayo, over 2.5 turnovers, has hit in 6 of his last 9 games. Let's go look at that one. Bam Adebayo. Again, if you guys want more picks of mine for MLB today, make sure you're hitting that confetti. When we get our live goal, we give out a pick. So hit that confetti. We'll give out more of our MLB player prop bets. You were asking about turnovers for Bam Adebayo. The under is the stronger implied probability, though the over's been the stronger trend. Interestingly enough, you're bringing up that trend, but a lot of that had to do with the Celtics series. A lot of that was the Celtics and that matchup that he had against Robert Williams, which was not a good one necessarily for Bam, really active hands, against the Denver Nuggets. Has been a really hit or miss play right here. Now, he did have 3 turnovers in Game 3, but he also had a really good game and was really active. What about at home? Let's look at home over the last 20 games. Again, how much are we taking from this Celtics series? Little bit wary on this one. This one isn't something that jumps out to me nearly as much. If I could get it at 1.5 IP Shade 45, I would like it, but not necessarily one that has my attention. I'm not going to take this one. I understand why you have your eye on it, but I'm actually not as crazy about it as I should be, and that's in part because I get the sense that this Celtics series skews it a little bit. I'm curious to know, other than with Aaron Gordon playing on Jimmy Butler as much as he is, it's Jokic against Bam. 2.5 seems one too high for me. So I would avoid this play. This isn't one I have confidence on for me, IP Shade 45. Again, when we hit 8,000 likes, we'll give out another long ball, long shot of the day. When we get another help with our live goal, if we get more confetti, we'll give out another MLB pick of the day. So make sure you hook us up with that confetti. And if you guys want to put your pick up on the board, your celebrity shot of the day, write in the comments section, my celebrity shot or my celebrity pick, colon, and then what the pick is, we'll throw it in the chat. Show me, which one are you talking about there? Show me, which one's that? 8 what? Looks like 8 likes now. Oh, saying we're getting up to 8,000 likes. Hopefully we get there in just 1 second, because I want to give out another long ball, long shot of the day. Of course, I want to give out more player prop bets, so hook us up with that confetti, guys. Again, if any of you guys want to check out our daily fantasy lineup, go to our website, buttfumblesports.com. You can check out our daily blogs and check out our favorite DFS plays of the day. Want to give a big shout out to IP Shade 45, IP Shade 45 for hooking us up with the confetti. That's the live goal, show me. Every time you hook us up with the live goal, we give out a pick. That's what we're going to do right now to say thank you to IP Shade 45. IP Shade 45 is one of our best, most loyal viewers. Want to give a big shout out to you. Thank you so much for helping us out. Let's go back to that Giants and Rockies game. And the player that I have my eye on for that game, Mike Yastrzemski. He's not available. Oh, we're getting crushed by Outlier. Doesn't have some of these players up that we want available today. What about Charlie Blackmon? Is Charlie Blackmon available? Yes, he is. This one might surprise you, though. It's not going to be Charlie Blackmon in the way you might think. Let's look at strikeouts. Strikeouts for hitters, that is. Over half a strikeout. Look at the implied probability on this one. 60%. 60%. By the way, Tyler, on your DFS lineup, I would have 2 DFS lineups. One with Olsen, one with Freeman. I like both of them. I would have 2 different lineups. I actually think it would be advantageous to have 2 different lineups. One with Olsen, one with Freeman. That said, getting back to our pick right now, Charlie Blackmon over half a strikeout. The reason I like this play, Blackmon against the starting pitcher that he'll be facing today, 0 for 4 lifetime with 3 strikeouts. So bad numbers against the right-handed pitcher he'll be facing. So we are putting Charlie Blackmon on notice. Charlie Blackmon over half a strikeout. That's a play I like. So thank you, IP Shade 45, for hooking us up with that confetti. That's what we just gave out. Good call, Tyler. Good job. Show me J.D. Davis. You were asking about J.D. Davis. What about J.D. Davis? Let us know, show me. What do you want to know about J.D. Davis? Jorge on YouTube is asking about Taijuan Walker over 1.5 walks. Detroit is 9th in baseball in walks drawn. Great stat, Jorge. Good job by you. Let's look at Taijuan Walker on walks. By the way, we did really well on our walks allowed picks yesterday, so it just has my attention that much more. We'll dive into it in a second. But look at the over. Implied probability, 56%. That's strong. Has been hitting 3 out of the last 4 games. I love that. And he's gone 4 straight games with a walk overall. Tiger hitters against him. Not a big sample size, but okay. Walker on his whip, 1.45. And again, what's whip? Walks and hits per innings pitched. Walks plus hits per innings pitched. So I like that's a bit higher at 1.45. I like this one. I'm going to throw this one up on my board as well. Great call. Taijuan Walker over 1.5 walks allowed. Good call. Good job by Jorge watching on YouTube. Jorge, great job. Make sure you're hitting the like button on our video, Jorge. Appreciate your support. Great job. Is anyone here using Prize Picks? By the way, Tyler, I have a bit of news for you. So go to ballparkpal.com. If you go to the website that we like, free website, ballparkpal.com, not only does it give you the weather every day, not only does it give you starting pitching matchups or game simulations, not only is it giving you daily fantasy, but you're going to be happy, Tyler. Look at what this is. Prize Picks. I know you've been asking a lot about Prize Picks. Great website to get good information. Look at all the information you can do. Prize Picks only, and it uses simulations. So you can do all of your research, Tyler. I saw this and I thought of you, knowing you ask a lot about that. So love the opportunity for you to ask a lot of questions, obviously, with us. But you can also do your research. Obviously, get confirmation when you come to the show. But a great place for you to do your research in case you ever want to do it on your own. So that was a little bit of a big shout out to Tyler. I know you love that. Tyler did write in the comments section, over 1.5 bases on Olsen. Check. I like it. Semien, over on bases. Check. I like it. Keller, 5.5. Check. I like it. JD Martinez, over 1.5 bases. Check. I like it. So Tyler, it's not an app. It is ballparkpal.com. I just dropped that in the comment section. Ballparkpal.com. Free website. Great tool. Stats. DFS. Big fan. So guys, one more time, that's ballparkpal.com. Great website. And again, you guys know, I'm not trying to keep things from you. I'm trying to empower you. I want you guys to be smart, know which plays to make, know which picks to make. I want you guys being informed. So whether it's through us or one of the websites that we use, one of the tools that we use to get information, as we put up as our disclaimer at the top of the show, we use websites all over the place to try to inform you guys, make you guys smarter, provide information. We don't have a sportsbook associated with us. If you need help, there are places for it, but we want to provide information so you guys are the smartest sports fans you could possibly be. Okay, we have another long ball, long shot of the day to give out because you guys are awesome hitting that like button. So let's go back to our research. Another player that we like on a long ball, long shot of the day, Max Muncy. I know you guys are probably going, another Dodger? Yes, believe it or not, another Dodger. We talked about the weather. Huge opportunity on home runs with the weather in Cincinnati. If I update this, by the way, it was plus 27%. It's still that high. Let's go look at Max Muncy really quick. So Max Muncy to hit a home run. Implied probability on this, 29%. That's what we love. Great righty-lefty matchup against Luke Weaver. He's been hitting home runs over the last week. Lifetime against Luke Weaver. Has good numbers. Lifetime against Weaver. Good numbers. It includes a home run. Love this play today. Max Muncy. Really strong play to hit a home run. So he's up there on my big board as well. When we hit 10,000 likes, we'll give out another pick. Jorge, I use Prize Picks, but it's not the only betting app I use. What's that website called? It's called ballparkpal.com. One more time, I'll show you guys right up on the screen. Free website, ballparkpal.com. Great place to find good information, no matter the kind of MLB play that you like. Great tool. JD Davis on a home run. Show me. Let's look into it. So JD Davis to hit a home run. The implied probability is at 19%, so not a bad spot. Pretty good odds on this one as well. Let's dive into it. Nothing of late to show when it comes to home runs. But let's look at how he's done against the starting pitcher. J.D. Davis, only one at bat, nothing we take from it. How about overall against right-handed pitching? J.D. Davis, good numbers. 7 home runs, 287 average. Really like that. Now let's jump over to ballparkpal.com, and this is something we can do. We can look at player prop bets. Home runs. Just see how likely he falls up here. The higher up he is, the better it is. J.D. Davis. Not that high, actually. Not that high. Not a terrible play, though. Not one I'm going to put up on my big board show me, but certainly one that I like you considering. If you want to take a shot on it, don't dislike it. One thing I've brought up in the past, if you do like a long ball, long shot of the day, you might want to put a half unit down on it. So on the picks, you might want to put a full unit down. On the long ball, long shots, because you're getting that at good plus money odds, you might want to put that at half a unit, show me. LRK425, how you doing today? What we doing with the A's? As you know, we're always fading the A's here at Fumble Sports. So a big shout out to LRK425. LRK425, you went 2-0 yesterday with your celebrity shots of the day. Love the play. Love the play. By the way we give out celebrity shots of the day, put in the comment section, write in the comment section, my celebrity shot, then a colon, and then the pick. So if you want me to put up your celebrity shot of the day, write into the comment section, either on TikTok Live, Instagram Live, or on YouTube, my celebrity pick, colon, and whatever the pick is. With the odds, with the run line, money line, whatever, my celebrity pick, colon, whatever the pick is. So that way we'll put it up on the board. LRK425, let us know what your pick is. Throw it in the comment section, my celebrity pick or my celebrity shot, with whatever the pick is. The team, the kind of pick, and of course the odds associated with it. You can see we've got some celebrity picks up on the board already. If you guys want to get in on the action, do not hesitate. If you're watching on YouTube, do not hesitate. Jorge, Steven, Caesar, Dante. Hope you guys have been enjoying the show. Ryan, Mark, Will, Jeff. You guys can throw your questions in the chat. You can also throw your picks up on the board. LRK425 celebrity pick is going to be the Pirates on the money line, a popular play today. So LRK425 celebrity play, Pirates on the money line. Popular play today. I liked it. I liked it on the run line. We had some others take it on the run line. We have some taking it on the money line. Hope you guys are having a lot of fun watching the show. Make sure you hit the like button. Every time we hit another 2,000 likes, we will throw a long ball, long shot of the pickup on the big board. When you guys hook us up with our confetti, our live goal, we will give out another player prop bet. Tyler's got a celebrity shot of the day. So Tyler, let's get you up on the big board. Getting a question about Nick Castellanos on YouTube. I'll answer that in just 1 second. Tyler, your celebrity shot of the day is Brandon Drury over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Brandon Drury over 1.5 hits, plus runs, plus RBIs. We're going to dive into this one a little bit right now. So Brandon Drury over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs is Tyler's play. Let's dive into it. Drury, hits, runs, RBIs. The implied probability, good at 55%. Has it been hitting lately? Not too consistent, but that was against the Astros in the last two. How has he done against right-handed pitching since he hasn't faced the starter before for the Cubs? 253 average, 8 home runs, 24 RBIs. Interesting play. I love Drury at home. Weneski going to give up some runs. Okay, Tyler. So that's Tyler's reasoning behind the play, and Tyler's pick is up on our big board. If you want your celebrity shot up on the big board, just write in the comment section, my celebrity pick, and then whatever the pick is. Steven, I'll get to your question in just 1 second, but first, let's get to the question about Nick Castellanos. Nick Castellanos, and the question was bases. So we'll go to bases, we'll go to Castellanos. Not a great implied probability here. Over, under. You can see the last 4 games this has hit really well. Now, he is facing a left-handed pitcher. Against left-handed pitching this year, Castellanos has been raking. .333 average, only 2 home runs, 8 RBIs, but a good average. Great look so far. On total bases, 1.5. It's interesting. There's a part of me that's a little skeptical. Against Tyler Anderson, oh, he is 2 for 4. Okay, that makes me feel a little better. Total bases over 1.5. I'll take it. I'll throw it up on the big board as well. We will take this. We saw just enough data to back it. Nick Castellanos over 1.5. You were taking total bases. Let me just see. Hits, runs, and RBIs. Oh, it's set at 2.5. That tells us all we need to know. Bases is the better play. So good call on that one. To the question on YouTube, Nick Castellanos. We did just throw that one up on our big board. Guerra, any Eli De La Cruz props with him getting called up versus the Dodgers? I wouldn't take him today, but he is someone I'm going to put a lot of player prop bets on over the next few weeks. That is for sure. Okay, guys, make sure you're helping us out with our live goal. Every time we get confetti on TikTok, we will give out another pick. I'd love to give out another one of my player prop bets, so hook us up with that. Steven, you're asking about Mookie Betts. You're asking me about Mookie Betts and if I like him to hit a home run today. Let's look at Mookie Betts really quick. Really, I love the 2 lefties, Freeman and Max Muncy, and JD Martinez has been so hot of late. That's why I took those 3 Dodgers. But if you see, Mookie Betts to hit a home run is also a really strong play. So it's not that I don't like him. It's really how many Dodgers could I throw up there. Mookie Betts against Luke Weaver. Lifetime. Doesn't have good numbers, though. The only thing that kept him from being on my research is that he did not have good stats. Lifetime against Luke Weaver. And a pretty big sample size at 14 at-bats. That said, if you took him, I wouldn't hate on it. It's just not someone that my research implied would be a good play. But the implied probability suggests he's not terrible, so... Again, here are the picks that I've given out so far today. We do have some NBA Finals picks up there, just so you can keep track of them over the next 24, 36 hours. We haven't done any Stanley Cup Finals today, with Game 3 still a couple days away. MLB, here are our game picks up at the top, and then our player props. Our long ball, long shots of the day. Every time we hit 2,000 likes, we will give that out. And if you want a celebrity shot, your pick up on our screen, make sure you hit the like button, but more importantly, put in the comment section, my celebrity pick, and then whatever the pick is. Would love to be able to have you guys play along at home. Tyler, you're asking about Trey Turner over 1.5. Is that over 1.5 bases? Let's look at it. Trey Turner over 1.5 bases. Trey Turner, total bases, 1.5. Interesting. You say this is a steal. The implied probability says it's not. Let's look at it from the over perspective. Hasn't been as strong a play over the last 10 games as you would think. Now, against Tyler Anderson, only 1 at bat, nothing to speak of, does have an RBI, but Tyler, this isn't one I'm going to put on my big board. Not one that has my attention, so I would avoid this play. Appreciate you guys watching the show. Would really mean a lot to us. Help us out with our live goal. We want to hit our live goal for the show. We are 4 pieces of confetti away, so hook us up with our live goal. Let us drop some more player prop bets on you guys. Would love if you guys could hook us up with that confetti. Let's get to our live goal over the course of the next half hour. We have 1 half hour remaining in our show. So guys, we've got picks to give out. Hook us up with that live goal. That way we can give out all the player prop bets that we have loaded up before we get on air. And of course, if you have questions, again, a half hour left of the show, throw your questions, your comments. If you want to rant about anything, we are here for all of it. But Fumble Sports is live for another 30 minutes or so. So make sure you're getting those questions in. Make sure you're engaging. Jorge, that was one I did like. Castellanos over 1.5 bases. Threw that one up on my big board. The show's like a shopping network. Hopefully a shopping network for good information around sports. Appreciate you being with us, Show Me. Happy that you made your pick known for the celebrity shots of the day. By the way, I'm kind of surprised none of you guys commented on the haircut. I thought a couple of you guys would at least notice that I had some hairs trimmed. The loyal viewers of the show clearly do not care about the haircut. Oh, Show Me, you were asking about Kevin Love on rebounds. Kevin Love on rebounds. Let's dive into it. Kevin Love had a really good game 2. It does encourage me to take him for game 3. Looking at Kevin Love on rebounds. Over 4.5. Strong implied probability. Great start as we look at this one, Show Me. I understand that it hasn't been as hot a play over the last week, but I love what I saw in game 2. At home, not a strong play though. Does have me a little bit concerned, but I do think that's more of a reflection in how he was being rotated in. He also had that ankle injury, if you remember that, back in the Nuggets series, I believe. Either the Celtics or the Knicks series, rather. But I know the trend doesn't imply this is a good play, but I'm going to ride with this one. I am going to take the over on this. I'm bucking the trends a little bit. I'm really just going off of game 2. And I am going to take Kevin Love over 4.5 rebounds for a couple reasons. Couple reasons on this. One, I think he's going to be on the floor. I think Spoelstra tapped into something that Kevin Love offers, which is another bigger defender on Jokic. Plus, you've seen in this series, his outlet passes, you've seen in the playoffs, his outlet passes are incredibly important to the Miami Heat in getting some of those transition buckets that really allow them to either stretch a run or to just cool off a quick score by the Nuggets. So I like Kevin Love over 4.5 rebounds. Think it's a really good play. I know it hasn't been as strong a trend over the last 2 weeks, but like what I've seen over the last 2 games against the Denver Nuggets. If you guys have picks, let us know. We're going to throw another pick up on the board because IP Shade 45, always coming through, IP Shade 45. You're the best. You're the best. Mr. Colt, you want us to look at Jonathan Taylor's stats? What is this, fantasy football season? Mr. Colt, if you want to talk some football tonight, join us at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight. We will have our NFL show tonight. We do an NFL weekly show on Twitter Spaces, TikTok Live, and on YouTube. So, Mr. Colt, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, Eastern Standard Time, we're going to go through the entire week 2. We went through week 1 last week. We put up a video on YouTube. Every game in week 1, we are making our way through the entire NFL season, game by game, pick by pick, and that way we're going to come up with win totals, stats, future plays for everything around the NFL. So, Mr. Colt, if you want Jonathan Taylor stats, fantasy conversation, and every game picked for NFL Week 2, we are going to do that tonight at 7 p.m., making our way through the entire NFL regular season, picking every game, so every team's win total is known for you guys by the time we get towards that part of the year. That said, let's jump over to give out another pick. IP Shade 45, thanks for being so awesome and helping us out. Want to give out another player prop bet around that Dodger game. Jason, is he available? If he's not available, if you can, Jason Hayward's a good play. He clearly, it doesn't look like he's available up on Outlier. A little bit disappointed. There have been some players that we like who haven't been available. Jason Hayward, great numbers against Luke Weaver. Should be a great opportunity to take him. I'm actually going to try something different right now. I'm going to try something different. I want to look at... I've been fading Luke Weaver all day. Over 3.5 earned runs. Interesting. What can we take? Can't take home runs allowed. Can you take hits allowed? Interesting. Not a good enough play, but I was just curious. Okay, we're going to give out another pick. Different pick. Let's see. Is Martin Maldonado on the board? Yes, he is. Martin Maldonado. Not a good one for him, though. We're looking at strikeouts. Oh, it's set at 1.5. Too bad. This has been a strong play. I'm still going to take it, believe it or not. I know it's going off at the plus, but I'm going to take this one. One of the rare opportunities, I believe, to take a player at over 1.5 strikeouts. So I'm actually going to take this one. You guys may not want to follow on this, but I like Martin Maldonado over 1.5 strikeouts. Here's the reason behind this one. First of all, look how consistent this has been. Pretty consistent play over his last 7 games. Pretty consistent. Additionally, Martin Maldonado, lifetime against Kevin Gausman. Lifetime against Kevin Gausman. 9 at-bats. This shows just 7, but in his career, 9 at-bats, 5 strikeouts. You see it up on your screen, how poorly he hits against him. So for that reason, I like the over 1.5. Mr. Colt, you're asking about Mr. Colt. By the way, LRK425, we're going to try and limit it. So try to limit it. You're taking on the money line. You're taking the Marlins on the money line. We'll throw that one up there as well. So only 2 picks per. Only 2 picks per. There you go. So we did throw up Maldonado on our big board. Mr. Colt, Andrew McCutchen stats from the Pirates. Let's look at Andrew McCutchen. Let's look at Andrew McCutchen. Interesting question. He's going up against a bad pitcher today for the Oakland Athletics. Bases, don't like it. Hits, runs, and RBIs. There's a good play. Mr. Colt found a good one for us. Andrew McCutchen, against the starting pitcher he'll be facing, no stats, but against right-handed pitching, good numbers. I'm going to throw this one up on the board. Good call, Mr. Colt. Let's throw it up on the board. We are going to throw up... Oh, this is supposed to be... This is wrong. This should be up here. Because we had Maldonado before the show. So we are going to throw Andrew McCutchen up here on the board. Over 1.5 hits, plus runs, plus RBIs. Good call, Mr. Colt. Good job. Welcome to the show. Okay, Mike Torres. Mike Torres, you already gave us one. We'll take one more. We'll take one more, guys. Celebrity shots of the day. We're doing 2 at the most. 2 at the most. Dante snuck in before we set the standard. So, Reds first 5 total over 1.5. Okay. So, Reds first 5 total over... What is it? 1.5. There you go. Mike Torres, your second pick's up on the big board. LRK425's up on the big board. LRK425, you're making that a parlay. So if you're making it a parlay, where are you, LRK425? Did we throw you up here? Here you are. That's a plus. So that's how we distinguish it. Appreciate all you guys joining us. Kyle, thought I missed it. Let's go. Welcome into the show. Hope you're having a great day. Jorge, yeah, the haircut. Yeah, felt it was getting a little long. Felt it could use a little bit of a trim. For all of those watching, we have a new feature on the show, Celebrity Shots. Celebrity Shots of the Day. If you want your celebrity shot up here on the big board, make sure you put in the comment section, my celebrity pick or my celebrity shot, and then what the pick is. We will put them up on the board. Keep track of them every single day. That way you guys can play at home, just like we do with our results every single day. Of course, we also give out our picks every day. Every time we get confetti, or every time we get our live goal. Every time we get our live goal, we throw another pick up on the board. Mr. Colt, you're all over the board. We're not focused on the San Jose Sharks. Appreciate you're asking about it, but Mr. Colt, appreciate it, but not what we're focused on today, Mr. Colt. Appreciate it, but not what we're focused on at the moment. Yeah, Candyman, time to bounce back from your L. You had a tough start to your celebrity shot fame, but that's okay. Happy to get you bounced back, Candyman. So throw your celebrity shot up on the comment section and we'll make it happen. And it's great to see. I just want to give a big shout out to all those loyal viewers, the people who have been in the comment section, the people who are giving us gifts. For those who give us gifts, Tyler, IP Shade 45, Cullen, you guys have just been awesome. Thank you for the support. Thank you for those watching, Mr. Colt, Candyman, LRK425, Mike Torres 835, Tyler, Show Me, Guerra, great to see you, IP Shade 45, as always. Ryan, great to see you. Hallmark, great to see you. David, great to see you. Cullen. Man, you guys have been rocking the comment section today. You guys have been awesome sharing your picks. Mr. Colt's got the heat in 6. Love it, Mr. Colt. Once again, we do have an NFL show tonight. If you guys want to be with us for our NFL show, it is live at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. on TikTok Live, Instagram Live, and on YouTube. Alexander, great to see you. How you doing today? Kyle's asking about the Astros on the money line. Astros on the money line. I'm not touching that game today. Good starting pitching matchup for the Blue Jays in that one with Kevin Gausman. Don't have a strong play on it, so not taking a play on it, Kyle. But Kyle, appreciate you being with us on YouTube. For those watching on YouTube, make sure you hit the like button on the video. Goes a long way in supporting the channel, supporting the show. So if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you hit the like button on the video. If you're watching on TikTok, this is how we do it, everybody. If you want your celebrity pick up on the board, write in the comment section celebrity pick and the pick that you like. I'll add it to the big board. Every time we hit 2,000 likes, I'll give out a long ball long shot of the day. And every time you hook us up with our live goal of confetti, I will give out another MLB game pick or player prop bet. We also have some NBA Finals picks still going on. So we got a lot going up on our big board right now. Having so much fun with you guys, but only 15 minutes left of our show. So if you have picks, if you have questions, if you want research done, now is the time. Get your picks in. Get your questions in. Make sure you're hitting the like button. If you hit the like button enough, we'll give out another long ball long shot of the day. So make sure you guys are getting in those questions and comments. Only a few minutes left. Jorge brings up a great point. Can we talk about how Alex Manoah has been absolute trash? What happened? Alex Manoah was one of the better starting pitchers in the American League, and then absolutely nothing. Really bad look for him. Don't like it at all. Alex Manoah, where did you fall off? Really bad look. Jorge, you're so right about it. At this point, I'm fading Alex Manoah on walks, hits, earned runs. Alex Manoah is just brutally bad at this point. I did not see it coming, but one of the reasons you come to Butt Fumble Sports is we're not about the brand name, we're about the analytics and the statistics and the trends. Alex Manoah is living proof. Don't go with the name, go with the numbers, and the number says he is poop. Kyle, who do you like in the Red Sox and Guardians game? Another game that I'm kind of staying away from. Tough starting pitching matchup with Shane Bieber on the mound. James Paxton, you can see if covers.com were any indication, maybe you lean just slightly towards the Cleveland Guardians. But on the trends, the Red Sox have a good history in Cleveland. So it's the reason that I wasn't taking this game is because I actually like the starting pitcher of the Guardians. I like the trend for the Red Sox. Didn't have me liking one side or the other. So for that reason, I'm not gonna touch it, Kyle. If I had to go in one direction, I personally would lean just slightly towards Shane Bieber and the Cleveland Guardians. But the trend says the Red Sox are the better play. So a tough one for me. IP Shade 45. IP Shade 45 hooking us up with our live goal as we get ever closer to our live goal. Would love to hit that today. If you guys have a celebrity pick, you have to put in the comment section my celebrity pick, and then the pick. Or otherwise, I'm not going to know if it's your pick or not. So if you do want your pick in the comment section, on the board, put in the comment section my celebrity pick, and then the comment or the pick rather. IP Shade 45 is asking about Hunter Brown on strikeouts. Let's go look at it. Hunter Brown. Over/under on strikeouts. It's set at 4.5. The over's a strong play. Wow. Over a really strong play. No brainer. Let's do it. Over 4.5 on Hunter Brown. Done. Put it on the board. Hunter Brown. Over 4.5 strikeouts. Great call, IP Shade 45. No brainer. When you see this kind of trend, that's a no-brainer. 4 games in a row, really strong. Love how he's got the Ks per 9 above 10.5 against Toronto and right-handed pitching. No problem. I know they've got some good numbers against right-handed pitching, but I'm going to go with Hunter Brown. And again, I'm getting it at 4.5 strikeouts. 4.5 strikeouts is a good place to get it. So threw it up there on my big board. Hunter Brown, over 4.5 strikeouts. Love the play. Great call, guys. So another pick. So Alexander is asking about the Rays on the over. IP Shado is asking about Jake Irvin. Let's go to Jake Irvin first. Then we'll go to Alexander's question about the Rays on the over. So Jake Irvin first. By the way, he's not coming up. Oh, there he is. Jake Irvin, over. The over-under says the under's the stronger play here. Under the stronger play, but you're asking about walks on, not strikeouts. You're asking about walks. Walks allowed. Over has the stronger implied probability. Not a huge trend here. Bit of hit or miss. Given that he was on the road and he missed, I'm kind of surprised against the Dodgers. At home, that's a strong play. 3 out of the last 4 games, this is hit. 2.5 seems high to me, though. 2.5 seems high. I want to take it. I'm a little high, though. It's a little high for me, though. Mike Oxlong is asking about, do I trade for Eli De La Cruz in fantasy? Yes, yes, yes. De La Cruz is a star. Mike Oxlong, trade for De La Cruz immediately. Absolutely. Mike, love the call. Yes, yes, yes. The kid is the next superstar in Major League Baseball. Get him right now before everyone else knows about it. We were asked about the Rays on the over. Let's look at that. Rays on the over. The over-under set at 7.5. Not a real strong play of late. Alternative lines. 6.5 is a much better play. Still hasn't been strong. 2 good pitchers on the mound, though. On this one, I don't really like the over-under either way. Alexander, let's look at some trends. Anything we can take from the trends for this game? 2 good starting pitchers, but the over is a stronger trend. I don't like it either way. I'm not going to touch the over-under on that game. I like the Rays on the money line, but I wouldn't touch the over-under. Mike, thank you for following the show. Hope all of you guys are following Butt Fumble Sports. Love it. Mike, should I offer Austin Riley? Is that worth it? Ooh, That's a tough one because Austin Riley is going to be in the middle of one of the better offenses in all of baseball. I really like De La Cruz, but I wouldn't want to give up Austin Riley. It's an interesting one. It's a bit tricky. 7-10 split on that. Appreciate all of you guys being with us. We have another pick to give out. We'll give out some more. I'll answer more of your questions in just a second. But another pick I wanted to give out. Want to look at Bo Bichette really quick. Want to look at Bo Bichette. Bo Bichette. Looking for over hits, runs, and RBIs. Don't like it at 2.5. Total bases. Over 1.5. There it is. Consistently good. Against right-handed pitching. He has great numbers. Against right-handed pitching. He's one of the best hitters in baseball overall. But against right-handed pitching, a 327 average. Love the play. So again, throwing up on my big board, Bo Bichette, over 1.5 bases. Another play that we like to say thank you to IP Shade 45 hooking us up with our live goal. We're just one piece of confetti away from our live goal. Would love to hit our live goal on our show. So guys, whoever it is, hook us up with one more piece of confetti. Would mean a lot to us. Not a keeper league or a dynasty league. Yeah, that's too bad. Mike, if you were in a dynasty league, would be a great play. Yep, do like that play to official tone. Do like the Yankees today. Yes, I do. Sean Murphy, over, under, half a hit. Over, under, half a hit. And again, big shout out to IP Shade 45. Just hit our live goal. Show me you bet wrong. You bet the under on the live goal, but IP Shade 45 delivers on the over. Thank you, IP Shade 45. You're the best. So to answer the question that we just got about Sean Murphy, let's look at Sean Murphy, everybody. Sean Murphy, and you were specifically asking about over half a hit. So let's look at it from that angle. Over half a hit, incredibly strong implied probability. Not good odds on it, but a really strong implied probability. And again, he's facing Carlos Carrasco. Lifetime against him. Hasn't faced him, actually. Interesting. Hasn't faced him in his career. Against right-handed pitching, though. Good numbers. 278 average, 8 home runs, 31 RBIs. I do like that play, Mike. I do love the play. Show me's off to a bad start with his picks. He lost on that one. Okay, getting some comments from YouTube. Caesar has a celebrity pick. Caesar, let's get your celebrity pick on the big board. So Caesar, celebrity pick. Caesar, celebrity pick. Going with Clark Schmidt over 5.5 strikeouts. Clark Schmidt over 5.5 strikeouts. Let's look at this one. I really like Clark Schmidt today for DFS. By the way, again, if you guys want to check out my DFS lineup, go to our website, butfumblesports.com. You can check out our DFS lineup as well as all of our picks, all the things we like today. So make sure you go to our website, butfumblesports.com. In fact, I'm going to throw my picks up on our website right after the show is over. So if you miss anything, you can go check it out there. But Caesar likes Clark Schmidt over 5.5 strikeouts. Let's look at it. Clark Schmidt, strikeouts, 5.5, strong implied probability. Been a bit of hit, has been hit or miss, and not in a way that we like, actually. So the over isn't good at home. Not as good at home. I'm not gonna put this one up on my side of the big board, but it is Caesar's favorite play of the day, so we'll keep track of it, Caesar, see how it does. Okay, Dante loves the call on Hunter Brown. I witnessed him pitch in person last week. Very cool. So Dante, where was that? Was that in Houston? Where was that, Dante? Really cool you got to see that. Jorge's asking about Jesus Luzardo over 4.5 hits. We'll only have 5 minutes left of our show. Let's dive into as many of these questions as possible. Again, your celebrity shots can be up on the board. Just have to put in the comment section my celebrity pick and then throw the pick in there. Not a good play according to us. So to answer the question, Jorge, the implied probability not in our favor. We look at the over. Wow, it has been such a good trend. But I don't have faith against the Royals. Royals against left-handed pitching. Duffy hits it well. Witt hits it well. Prado, okay. Massey, there might be enough here. There might be enough here. So I like this one. Candyman, yes you can. Candyman, yes you can. Candyman, yes you can. We are going to throw this one up on our big board. That trend is enough for us. That trend is enough for us. Okay, we'll play along. Didn't think I'd like it at first. The trends say it's a good play. Jesus, Luzardo, over 4.5 hits allowed. Interesting. Not one that at first blush we liked, but then we look at this trend. Really strong. Gotta go with it. Gotta go with it. Candyman, throw those picks in there, man. Jorge, another WNBA pick I like is Ezi Magbegor, over 29.5 fantasy points, and Chelsea Gray, over 6.5 assists. So, Jorge, do you already have your celebrity pick on the board, though? I believe you do. Jorge, yes you do. We will tack these on just so you can see it. But from now on, guys, we're only going to give out 2 every day. So you only get 2 at the most. Only get 2 at the most. That way we can keep it within reason. Make sure you guys are giving out only so many. Don't want to overload it. And Chelsea Gray. Over. And over. Okay. Just 2 minutes left of our show. Jorge, welcome in. Dante, you were at the Houston Astros. Oh, that's so cool. Minute Maid Park. I've heard great things about the ballpark. Heard great things about it. Joe Musgrove, over 6.5 strikeouts. I like Joe Musgrove today. Again, if you want to see my daily fantasy lineup, go to our website, buttfumblesports.com. I do like Joe Musgrove a lot today. Looking at total strikeouts, 6.5. The over is not the stronger implied probability, but if I take this at 5.5, slightly better play, but the trends aren't there. Not going to touch it. Not going to touch it. Okay. We're going to recap now all of our plays so far today. All of our plays today. So for all of those who have been watching the show, here's the opportunity. Candyman, you better get those picks in, by the way. Candyman, you got to keep it to 2. Candyman, keep it to 2. Candyman, throw your favorite 2 picks up on the board. Okay, here are all of our picks so far. Have some NBA picks for tomorrow night, keeping our eye on it. But MLB, our MLB game picks are up at the top here. Then we have a bunch of player prop bets. And then additionally, our long ball, long shots of the day. We also have a new feature, celebrity shots of the day. You can see what the records are and the picks that we have. So some celebrity shots of the day. From now on, we will only have a 2-pick max on that. So every day, bring your favorite 2 picks to the show. You can throw them up on the big board, keep track of them at home. That way you can play along with us as we go day to day. As always, Butt Fumble Sports is live every single day. Butt Fumble Sports is live every single day for 2 hours. Unbelievable how often we're on live. So make sure you join us. But Fumble Sports is live every single day for 2 hours. We are live tomorrow at 1 p.m. We are live. Tomorrow's show is 1 p.m. Additionally, who are they playing, by the way, Candyman? Who are the Aces playing? Who are the Aces playing? Let us know. So, we are also having an NFL show tonight. We have an NFL show tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern. 7 p.m. Eastern on TikTok Live, YouTube, and Twitter Spaces. Make sure you guys join us, 7 p.m. Eastern time tonight. We have an NFL show. We are going to go through every game of Week 2. We are going through every week of the NFL season, giving out a pick for every single game, breaking every game down so we ultimately come up with our win totals. So guys, join us at 7 p.m. tonight for our NFL show, and then join us tomorrow at 1 p.m. for our MLB show, our regular daily sports show. Show me, we have hit 10,000 likes, so before we go, we are going to give out one more long ball, long shot of the day. We have hit 10,000 likes, so we're going to call this our walk-off home run shot of the day. By the way, Steven, yes you can. Steven, just before the wire, is throwing up, Steven is putting up Chris Taylor over half a home run as his celebrity shot. Steven, you made it into our show, our last celebrity shot pick of the show. And now we are going to throw up our walk-off long ball, long shot of the day. Our last one of the day. And we brought up, I'm going to go with Eddie Rosario. We talked about him to start the show. We're going to end the show with him. We talked about him earlier. I love the pick today. Eddie Rosario. We talked about he's got great numbers against the starting pitcher he's facing. The ball should be flying out in Atlanta. If you take him to hit a home run, you're going to get really advantageous odds, plus 500. So Eddie Rosario is our walk-off long ball, long shot of the day. Everybody who watched today, thank you guys so much. You guys are unbelievable. I cannot say thank you enough for all the support you guys show us. Every single day we are live here at But Fumble Sports on TikTok, Instagram, and on YouTube, and we are so grateful for the support you guys show us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Candyman, IP Shade 45, Mike Oxlong, Tyler, Show Me, LRK 425, Boss Lady Murr, Two Official Tone, Guerra, great to see you. Alexander, great to get you into the chat today. Mr. Colt, loved your takes. Mike Torres, it was wonderful having you today. Thank you guys so much for being a part of the show. You guys make it better every single day. Big shout out to the man behind the scenes, Blease. Thank you so much for the support. Appreciate your help. Everybody, hope to see you tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on TikTok Live, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter Spaces for some great NFL talk at 7 p.m. tonight. That's Tuesday, June 6th at 7 p.m. And then tomorrow afternoon, we are live at 1 p.m. Until then, stay healthy, stay safe, celebrate D-Day. Celebrate the anniversary of D-Day and the sacrifices made so we have all of this freedom in this wonderful world that we call home. And as always, I hope your tickets cash. Everybody have a great night. If you missed any part of our show, you can see it all on YouTube. We're going to post the entire show, every pick, all of our research, every celebrity shot, all up on the screen